Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to use the SPOZZ system as an artist. How you can configure your layouts, organize your content, and interact with your fans. First of all, once you have created your artist login, you will see this screen. First step, you can access this menu here, define your layouts. This is to set up your artist page that you can always access through the menu on the top in the submenu artist page. So what you're going to do here is to create a layout for your artist page. You can have different layouts and you can switch the layouts anytime. So to create a new layout, you click Add Layout and you will see this screen. You give this layout an internal name. This will not be shown to your fans. This is just for you to organize your layout. Here you can add a banner. Just select it from your images. So now you have selected this banner. If you want to adjust its size, you can do that with scrolling with your mouse, adjusting the size, and you can crop it if you want. So if you crop it, it gets smaller. Once you have finished it, you may want to save down here, so you don't lose your changes. Oh, you have to give your artist name as well. So let's save it. Okay, now you saved your first layout. You can see here, you can see how it looks on your artist page. So this is the layout with the content of that artist. You can always go back to Artist Tool using your personal menu on the top here. What you can also do in your layout here, you can change the titles of your content categories. You can to change the order of these lines, right? You just drag and drop it. If you want to have events first, you just drag it to the top. It's a little bit difficult now. Yeah, you would have right. Yeah. So now I have concerts. Maybe you do it like this: pause songs, more songs, concert. Concerts will only show up if you have created concerts, and special deals. I will show you then in the content section what this is about. So you save it, and you have your layout here. You can test it. Now it looks like this, right? If you want to choose this layout, you just switch it active. So then the other layout that was active goes to inactive automatically, and you can change it back all the time. So that's how you create your artist layout. Now that you have created your artist layout, you can proceed to the second step, which is organizing your content. In SPOZZ, you can have different type of content. First of all, you have the content that we call releases and featured. These are songs, videos, digital artwork, podcasts, and so on that you would add here. Also, we have events such as concerts or fairs or invitations, festivals, and you have deals. Deals are links that you can add to the system, let's say to an e-commerce web shop, to your own merchandise on SPOZZ, to some external sites where you make offers to your fans about special discounts and special deals and so on. So let's first cover the main content, which we call release and featured. So in this table, you can choose for each content if it's shown in the category that you just seen it called featured, or in releases, or if it's shown in drops. You can only add drops to the drops category, obviously. Drops are initial sales of artwork as an NFT. So I will show you now the different ways or the different categories that we have. So we already have defined your layout. Now you're organizing your content. So if you have no NFT content yet, then you can just proceed straight on and add your non-NFT content. Non-NFT content could be that you upload your song or video directly to SPOZZ and you show it to your fans. Or you could embed a video from YouTube or from other sites to your SPOZZ website, or you add a link to some other content outside of SPOZZ to your SPOZZ fan page. If you want to do that, you can proceed and do it. If you want to add an NFT content, first you need to have a wallet, a crypto wallet, such as MetaMask or other wallets. If you have already a wallet, make sure that your wallet contains a little money in the Matic currency. You should have maybe between $2 or $3 in your wallet worth of Matic. This would be 2 or 3 Matic currently. Once you have done that, you can proceed to create a collection. Collections are used in the blockchain to group certain content items. The advantage of SPOZZ is that you can create your own collection. So you're owning that part of the blockchain. And this is why you have to pay a small fee to create the collection. But this gives you the total flexibility and ownership over your content. Nobody can take it away from you. And this is why we have set up the system like this. The other side where you use public collections, but then you cannot really be sure that you will always be the owner of your content. So this is an advantage, and we have decided to do it in this manner, even that it it includes a small cost, but it gives you the total flexibility. You can use your collection, which is your own smart contract. You're creating your own smart contract that you control totally, and you can take it anywhere you want. You're not bound to SPOZZ as a platform. It's your content. You can do with it whatever you want, as long as you don't lose the control over the wallet that you have used to create it. So never give away the password on your wallet, and store the password on your wallet and the seed phrase, store it in a safe place or even in multiple safe places. So once you have created the collection, you can create a drop or an NFT. This is then, for example, the song release or some digital art that you will launch to the blockchain, and then you can sell it to your clients. If you want to know how to create the wallet, you can consult our site help.SPOZZ.club. This is our help uh, repository where you can find answers to all kinds of questions related to blockchain, NFTs, and SPOZZ. I'm not going to explain that here. Also, you can find there information on how to buy Mati currency. You can do that on an exchange. You can do that directly with MetaMask with a credit card. Um, or maybe you have some friend who can send you some and give you a hand to start with this. Once you have that, you can create the collection. I show you how to create the collection quickly, where you can do that. If you want to create a collection, you go in the SPOZZ menu. You can also go always here to the main SPOZZ site, clicking on the SPOZZ logo, but it's not even necessary because you have the main menu up here. So you can go to create collection. You sure you know? Oh, I have to I have to connect my wallet, obviously. Otherwise, I cannot operate on the blockchain. Sorry, there is something wrong. I have to create my wallet. Yeah, here. I have to log in. I'm logged in. So now I'm going to create the collection. Okay, sorry for that. So here, a collection is represented graphically on the SPOZZ website. Um, yeah, as a website where you can then see all the NFTs that belong to that collection. So to set up the collection, you have to create you have to add a banner. So it's the same as you've seen before. We just choose some banner, and then we use a cover image, which would be a logo. So we have this. We choose the category of the content you want to put into this collection. If it's art or music or photography, whatever. I choose music now. I give it a name. Um, this is something the blockchain uses, some kind of symbol. You just choose what you want. It's not unique, so everybody can use that. But it helps in identifying your collection on some pages. Then you use a description. Okay. And then you have to choose the contract type. So if you want to add assets or NFTs that allow multiple copies per NFT, then you must choose the contract 1155. If you want to have just one NFT per asset, for example, one NFT per song, then you have to use this 721. So if you use songs, for example, I recommend that you use the contract type 1155 because you want to sell multiple copies of your song, right? Maybe you want to have a limited edition of 100 copies or 1,000 copies or 10,000 copies or whatever. So you choose 1155, and then you can sell your song in multiple copies. Then I recommend you to choose Polygon, which is the most suitable blockchain for this purpose, because Ethereum is very expensive and Binance Chain, you can use it. It's I think it's not so popular, and it's more expensive than Polygon, I guess. But you're free to choose which blockchain you want. But I strongly recommend to use Polygon. Then you um, can define attributes. So if you organize your songs in this way, you maybe want to say, okay, I have different songs. For example, one song is in English, one is in Spanish. So an attribute I would use to organize my song would be the language. So I say Spanish, then I say English, and well, maybe I have French. I don't know. So I add this attribute. Can add other attributes, like if it's a cover song, then you can say yes, no, okay. So you would have this attribute. You can define any number of attributes if you want. If you have done that, then you would create the contract. So if you create the contract, um, it will be registered in the blockchain. So the attributes will be registered in the blockchain. The name of the contract will be registered in the blockchain, the symbol, and I guess also the description. Here, the banner and the cover image you can always change, because they're only locally stored on the SPOZZ system, because it's not part of the standard. Okay, so you create your contract. If you do that, um, you have to log in here to your MetaMask, and then you have to pay. In this case, it would be $1 to create these smart contracts. That is why I told you to buy some Matic. So in this case, I'm not going to do it. I'm also not available, and I'm also not possible. I cannot do it. Sorry, because I don't have enough Matic. So I'm not going to do it. But you would do it because you have bought enough Matic. Okay, so now you have created your own smart contract, and now you can proceed to the next step. Remember, um, after creating the collection, the smart contract, now you can create a drop or an NFT. So creating a drop of an NFT, you go in the creation menu and you create an NFT or a drop. There is not so much difference between creating an NFT and a drop. If you're creating an NFT, you're creating the NFT on the blockchain by yourself. So you're paying the gas fee and you own all the copies that you have created. So if you create 1,000 copies, you own them all. And then you can proceed and sell them one by one. If you create the drop, you're not going to create an NFT on the blockchain. You're just creating an offering on SPOZZ to your fans. Then the fans will buy your song or your artwork, and in the moment when they buy it, the NFT will be created. So the fans pay the gas fees, and there will only be so many NFTs created as there is demand from your fans. But in the end, the result is the same. It's an NFT that will be created, or many NFTs that will be created on the blockchain, um, either by you in the case of you create an NFT, or by the fans um, that mint your drop. The term is called minting. So they mint your drop, and they become immediately the owner of this copy of the NFT that they have minted. Okay, so let's say we're going to create the drop. So I go to creation of drops, create drops. Oh, it's okay. So here I choose the category: art and collectible, music, photography, animation, games, podcasts, audiobooks, and even written books such in PDF ebooks, for example. So I'm going to choose music, and we have created metadata per category. So if you choose music, the metadata that you have to add or that you want to add is different, obviously, than the metadata of digital art or photography. Okay. So make sure you choose the right category depending on the type of data you want to add. So here you create the content. So if it's a music, you go and find some music. You upload the music. You can listen, and then you add a an image as a cover image. Uh, so this will be the cover image of this song. Then you give it the song name. You give it a description here. Then you select the collection you have already created. So it would appear here. Now we choose discografia, which is a collection of this artist that is already created. So then this is filled out automatically, depends on the collection. And then you use here, if you want to make money, not just from selling your NFT, but also from streaming, then you choose non-exclusive commercial rights. So this means that you can sell your NFT with the right for the user to stream it and to listen to it on his devices or her devices. But they can also earn money from the streaming income, because we will on the streaming platform charge per stream and still be cheaper than Spotify, but we will charge per stream, and this income goes to you as an artist, and it goes to the investor or the fan that has bought your NFT copy, and a small percentage goes to SPOZZ for operating the streaming platform. So let's say if you have 1,000 copies and you sell out all those 1,000 copies, then you will get a part from the streaming income, and the other part of the streaming income will be distributed between the owners of these 1,000 copies. If you create 1,000 copies and you don't sell any of these copies, you keep them for yourself, then you will get all the streaming income except the commission of the SPOZZ platform, which is not as high, by the way, as what Spotify takes. Okay, so you choose non-exclusive commercial rights if you want to earn money from streaming. You choose public domain if you don't want to earn money, if you want to allow everybody to listen to your music for free. And you use personal use if you just want the people to buy your song, but this song is only for personal use. They can listen to it as many times as they want, but they don't earn money from it. And yeah, and you don't either, because this will not be on the streaming app, or just for the owners. This will just be on the streaming app, visible to each owner of this song. So attributes we have already defined in the collection, so you don't have to do it. If you have not done it, you can define some attributes here you want. Most information here is also in the metadata, so you don't have to use this standard information that each song in the music industry has. But if you want to have something special, you can add an attribute that will then also be stored in the blockchain. Then you can choose royalties. Royalties are the percentage of commission each that you get every time your song is sold, because the NFT with your song can be traded. So if I bought it, I can sell it to a friend, and then the creator, so the artist, will get some commission. Don't do this commission too high. Maybe you use 2%. If you want to share it with some other wallet or also user, you can split it. You can add multiple addresses, right? Then you choose the amount of your limited supply of your drop. You can say, okay, my edition is limited to 100. The price per song is two matic, which is about a little bit more than, I don't know, the actual price, two to $3 somewhere. And here you can add some keywords, right? You can also use another method. It's so you don't define the limited supply to be a fixed number. You can just define a time of sale. You can say, oh, this sale is open until July, and and the max mint or the max number of NFTs in this, the max number of copies of these NFTs is then set when this time runs out. So if 200 people have minted the song until July, then the max mint will be 200. So these are the two different ways of doing it. Once you have done that, you can add the metadata. So metadata would be, if you already have an ISRC number for your song, you can put it here. We're working on offering ISRC numbers for you, but this is not available yet. As soon as we have it, you could also get an ISRC number from us. Then you choose your name as an artist. If you have another artist that did this with you, you can choose it here. Choose him as well. If you have a featuring, you can choose it. All these artists need to be part of SPOZZ, otherwise you cannot select them. Then you choose NFT standard master recording. The other one, we will delete them. We don't need them. The genre, let's say you have a pop singer, you can say, okay, I have pop, I have, I don't know, Latin pop. So you can choose your genres here. You can choose the song language. If you have a label, you can put it here. This has no impact. It's just the metadata that is then attached to your song. So it should be real, but there is no function behind it. It's just metadata that belongs to the song. If you have a UPC EN code, catalog number, here you choose 2024. If you're Importantly, in SPOZZ, you always retain all your song rights, your copyrights. You do not give this away, right? So you just give a commercial usage right for the user to listen to your song or to earn from your song. You never give your rights away. So you can say, okay, I have the copyright here for this. Yeah. Then you can paste your lyrics. If you have a lyrics file, or if you have the lyrics as test, you paste it here. If you have an LRC file, you can upload it here. LRC file or text file that have a certain standard with timestamps. So on the streaming app, we will have a feature where the users can see the lyrics when they listen to your song at the time when synchronized to the song. Here you can add the release date. I forgot that. If you have explicit lyrics that are not okay for everyone, ticker yes, because so you await that people get offended. Then you can add your other song links, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, etc., etc., SoundCloud, Deezer, MX3, whatever, and then you can save it. Okay. Once you have saved it, you can maybe review all your information, and then you can create the drop. If you create the drop, then the people can mint it. It will appear here on the drops page. For example, this is a drop that was recently created by one of the artists, so it would look like this. You can the people can the song. So this artist has not provided any lyrics. Otherwise, you would see it there. You can see you should see the artist name. Maybe he didn't fill out. You see the license, and you see some metadata like hyperpop in this case. Yeah, this is what the artist has filled out. Can also share this drop. Okay, so this is how to create the drop. So we have covered this part here. If you want to create non-blockchain information, that's even more simple. You can go to your artist tools page, and here organize your content. You can add a release. Then you can say, okay, it's external content. Then you have a cover page, a title. Then you paste in the link if it's a web link to just some website, or if a SoundCloud, YouTube, or Spotify URL, you paste it there and you save it. You can also add internal content. So you would choose a cover page like this, and then you can upload a video up to 500 megabyte currently, or an image, or a song, or whatever you want to upload. Make sure you have the copyrights for it. I don't know if I can maybe upload this one. Yeah, so it would be a video that showed on your website. Right, if you do the category, so it's I don't know, it's animation. It's not explicit, it's not made for kids, and you save it. Yeah? This will then appear on your list of releases here, and then you can choose here if it's showed in features, in releases. Yeah. You can also add embedded content. So, for example, if you have a YouTube video, let's say I would like to add one of the videos here of SPOZZ.club. Maybe this one I would like to add it.
Why did I start the SPOZZ.club project 2 years ago? Hello,
I'm
I'm
going
Chris.
to
Welcome
take
to
the embedded code here, which is this one. I'm going to copy it, going back to the page, and I just paste it in here. I can add a cover image. Okay, and then I'm going to save it. You can see a preview. So the preview would then look like this, right? Make sure that the videos that you embed into SPOZZ, that they are allowed by YouTube to be embedded. So this, if it's your video, then you can set this in the settings of YouTube that your videos can be embedded on other sites. Otherwise, you will just get an error. So make sure you test it here.
Why did I start the SPOZZ.club project 2 years ago?
Fine,
Hello.
it works, so I can save it. Yeah, so that's it. I have shown you how to create the content on SPOZZ.club. There is the events pages already. Also, you can add events. So on events, you can have a cover, maybe a flyer for the event. Then you give it an event name, the date, the location, the description of the event. You can add a ticket link to one of the systems that sell your tickets. You add the names of the artist and maybe some other website where you have additional information. Then you save it. Okay. And then in the you can also say here, click once you have all these events, you can click if it's shown on the page, or if it's not shown on a page, you can delete it as well. Okay, deals, it's very simple. You just create the link. So if you use the merchandise system of Spots, merch at SPOZZ.club, let's see, you have this well, you have the artists here. Let's say you want to add the link to the shop or to this t-shirt. You just copy the link and then you paste it in here and buy, look at my new merch. You choose a date here and some cover. The good thing about selling merchandise in SPOZZ.club is you don't have to pay a monthly fee. So if you don't use it, you don't pay it. You don't have to make an investment in creating the merch because the products are created on the fly. So you can choose from t-shirts and mugs and caps, and then they will print it with your image that you provide, with your logo, with your graphic. And let's say the t-shirt has a cost of $10 and you sell it for 25, then your margin is 15. Spots takes 10% of the price, and the rest is then paid out to you. So you don't have to make an investment, you don't have any recurring cost, and you can make money from merchandise. In order to use the merchandise system and many other features of the Spots system, you need to be verified, because we cannot pay out money to you if we don't know who you are, and you cannot have access to fan data if the fan cannot trust who you are, and you cannot interact with fans by chat if they don't know who you are. So this is why we need you to verify. um, yeah, you can go here, get verified, and then fill out all the information and so on, and then we will verify you. So once you have done that, the verification, you get a blue click, and you get access to additional information or additional features such as the fan database, where you can see all the people that are following you and you can interact with them. You can see their social media, you can email them, you can organize all your fans here. I mean, this is really great features for artists, but you need to be verified for that. You can also then interact with fans. You can create chats. Um, have a look at the videos on the artist community profile how to do that. You can sell your merchandise. To start with, you just fill out this form, and then we will set up your merchandise site. You can always access here the resources, the artist community page, our help desk. You can chat with us. You can download the streaming app for Android and Apple, where your music will be shown if you're a musician, and you can earn money from that music once we have implemented all the billing process. Now that we are in beta, and for the next 3 months, all the music will be for free. So you're accepted as an artist because this is some promotional phase. But then we will charge per stream, and it will still be more cheap. It will still be cheaper for the users than using Spotify, because an average user uses between 500 and 600 songs on Spotify per month. And if you have a subscription, this would be $12 or $13, and on Spots this would be $5 to $6. And on Spots we want much more interaction with the fans and much more interesting features. We have no advertisement and direct interaction with fans and many other benefits. So I guess this will be an interesting alternative for the fans. Fans can also earn money by sharing your songs, so you don't have to invest so much in marketing, so you earn more and spend less. This is the whole idea of SPOZZ. If you want to join the team as a member to work for SPOZZ, you can click here. If you want to become one of the members of the SPOZZ Club, these are 10,000 memberships that we sell. So you become a partial owner of the project. You can do that. We welcome you. We're happy to have many members. You can vote on the future of SPOZZ. You can earn money, and you can be part of the project. Well, thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoy SPOZZ, and if you have any questions, just reach out. Thank you very much.